$E, $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's TheFlyBoyway. Don't ask why, just check out the channel. Day one is in the books. Welcome to day two on the Medellin is Dead World Tour. Bro, so much in front of the scenes, man. So much, I gotta back up or something. So much in front of the scenes and behind the scenes of this trip has been going on. I've been keeping very active on this trip. When I tell you, this has been wild. I don't even have to explain how wild it's been because a lot of you guys already seen the clips. You either seen the shorts, you seen the reels I uploaded to Instagram, you see the live interviews. Yo, last night was mad real. I met so many good brothers. I don't even want to shout everybody's name out simply because I met so many cool brothers from the States and one from Canada too, who follow the channel, who I'll shout you guys out in a minute. Just want to give my first soliloquy, guys. Let some people get some time to join the room before we really get into things. I had to, and you guys know, I don't ever delete anything off my channel. I don't. I understand when I'm recording exactly how I need to move to make sure I'm able to utilize this. But sometimes when things get a little bit wild and something may peek out, well then I'm not going to delete the video because I still don't delete the video, but I do have to edit the video. And a lot of you guys are waking up wondering what I'm talking about. But between the beautiful woman, intelligent, hardworking woman that I did an interview with for 25 minutes, and this video you're seeing now, there was one hell of a video that dropped. Now I did get it on my Osmo Pocket 3 as well, but it was a part at the end of the video, and I don't want to say it on YouTube, where I need to go back and cut it. So the video is not deleted, it's just on private so that no one can see the video, because my channel, as you can see, is raining too. Put it over here a little bit. Let me just show you how it's raining, because it's been raining and it's raining hard too. You can hear it. It's been raining this whole week, and the rain ain't stopped nothing. As a matter of fact, the rain has been making me able to plan things out a lot more easier. Can you hear how strong that rain is hitting? I literally just got 10 minutes to fly my drone. Real quick, y'all, if the sound is bad because of the rain, I will go inside. At 5 minutes, we'll start getting more into it. But give me a 1 if the sound is still okay, because the breeze here feels good. I don't have air conditioning in this room, and the other one is loud. But it's been raining this whole time. I got 10 minutes where I got to fly my drone, so I did get some drone footage today. This is only the second day, and yeah, we got 30 seconds to shout some people out of the room now, and then we're gonna get to the day one and how day one went. And shout some people out. Let's go. Joshua L says, so sad at the situation in Colombia right now. Josh, I'm not sure if you've actually been to Colombia or if you're following a lot of these YouTube channels, which I'm not saying is a bad thing or a good thing, when a lot of YouTube channels just circumventing the same news from each other and no one's exactly in the scene that they're talking about. Imagine me telling you about a lifestyle and I haven't been down there. I could live in Medellin But if I'm not down in where the situation is at, it's a little bit difficult. If I can travel to Medellin, but if I'm not there in the moment, it's a little bit difficult. I am currently in Medellin, Colombia, in the Provenza area of Medellin. The clubs are open. There are some clubs that are closed, but it could have been because yesterday was a Wednesday night. The park was still jumping. I was in Black Diamond with KBS Travels. Shout out to KBS Travels. I was with another brother. Oh my God, I forgot his name. Rob. I forgot his name, but good brother. We hung out the whole night. Real cool brother. And it was live. Black Diamond was live. So again, the information that some people get, I know sometimes is outdated. But for me, I would never sensationalize something in order to, and it's not a bad thing or a good thing. I just wouldn't sensationalize something in order to grab the attention of people, because then you give people a false narrative of what's really going on. Let me get your comments again. All right, so we gave enough people time to get in the room. So that was Josh. Dre Master, what up? Blair, what's up? White skirt and the same girl as, white skirt was the same girl as the hairdresser? We'll get into that conversation, but no. Cream, no. I gotta address it a certain way, so we'll get into that too. Cream de la Creme, what's up, man? J Mar, what it do? Why nobody ever talk about Bogota? Because it's cold most of the time. And I don't know, I'm going to go to Bogota again, but it's cold. So you got to find a time when it's warm. And yeah. Good riddance, what's up, what up? And Chris Keith, Mark Ford, what's going on? Chris Keith, what's going on? Mark Ford, Bogota is the spot. That is home base for me. That's dope, because there is some dope Bogota spots I've heard. Terrence Hill, what's going on? Yo, just recapping day one here on day two in Medellin, Colombia. Right now, the rain's not bothering me too much. But eventually, if it does, I'll go inside. Jay, what's going on? Going back for my fifth visit within a year. Cartagena, Barranquilla, Santa Marta, and Bucaramanga. I haven't been to Santa Marta or Bucaramanga yet, but Santa Marta is definitely on the list. All right, got to all your comments. Let me take a sip of this because this is gonna be. We got about an hour and a half over this, maybe 2 hours, but most likely an hour and a half because it's raining. I do got to make some plans. And the homie King James, his flight got delayed yesterday. So he got stuck in Boston. And they was trying to make him stay in Boston, but a snowstorm was coming. So King James was smart enough to fly to Miami and then fly to Barranquilla. So he should be coming from Barranquilla to Medellin around now. So we probably got an hour and a half before we end this live. Okay. Let's go straight into it. You know, I don't mince my words. I'm a person who's going to always speak my truth. My truth is more inclusive than what you know, because history isn't inclusive. People have a one-sided mind on things. I try to get everyone's perspective and break down my perspective of that. I say that to say we're going to start from the dope video you did see with the beautiful woman from Medellin who is a hairdresser in school. And she and she's hella attractive. That you guys seen. Now, yes, my cameras are amazing. The issue is the Wi-Fi isn't the clearest. A lot of people say, hey, you need a better camera. But the issue is if the Wi-Fi isn't the greatest, then your video is going to be digitized. Secondly, I was trying to use my DJI Osmo Pocket as a camera. I was spending the money because I figured I could do that. But the issue with that is, one, you can only do it inside when you do have Wi-Fi, and two, you need a computer or a laptop in order to stream from your phone. Wow. Completely wild. And there was no way that I could get, if anybody watched it, I tried it for like an hour. I watched videos. There's no way to stream from my DJI Osmo Pocket from my cell phone, from my Android, without being able to go onto a laptop and click go live. So this is going to be what you guys get. This is going to be what you guys get. Hopefully it's clearer today because I started this from on Wi-Fi versus yesterday where I started from being on my cell phone data to moving to Wi-Fi. I don't normally have to address this, but I figured why not? It's on my mind. I don't mind. You know, I don't hate anybody. I don't dislike anybody for this. There's always, and it's always behind the scenes. This is part of behind the scenes that you guys might not see, but I'll tell you guys now. Not every, 95% of the women that you see on my channel, there is a guy that throws dirt, somehow tries to throw dirt at my name with the woman when they see him on the channel. I understand. I'm here. You're there. It can get kind of fuzzy on what's really going on. A lot of people don't know. I don't hit all the chicks on my channel. I never did. Never tell you I do. Then there are some chicks I do hit, and I still don't tell you that I hit. Of course, there's ones that if they're here late night, like after 1, or you know they're over. You see them one day, you see them in the same outfit the next day with me in the morning. You could probably assume some things, but as a gentleman, it doesn't gain me anything to tell you what chicks I hit and what chicks I don't. Now, to transmogrify the story of what my channel is about or how I move and add in lies because someone may not understand the language, I'm not mad at it. But you gotta understand this. If a person is telling a story to a woman about another guy who she's interested in, what do you think is gonna happen? Well, let's say the guy didn't hit it. Let's say the guy didn't hit it. Well, now, if she's interested in him, she's going to tell him, hey, this person is saying this about you and what you said because she don't understand the words. And then it's simple for me to say, hey, you know what you should do? You should hit the translate button on YouTube and it'll translate it for you in Spanish. And then she may get the translation and she may be like, oh, you really didn't say any of this. Maybe I'm not mad that maybe I let you hit. Or maybe I'm more upset at the guy and now I'm going to let you hit. It behooves me that people do this, but I understand it. I don't get upset at it. It's just a part of the game. But for those that do watch the videos, a lot of times when that happens, it stops a lot of people from getting the Instagram of the woman who I normally, whether if I hit or I don't hit, would give the Instagram out to you like I normally do. So if you see like a couple, like you'll see maybe the one when I was with Lily in Medellin, and one when I was with another woman, you might not see the Instagram pop up because behind the scenes, there's something that happened that I have to go about it a different way. If for some reason a person just so happens, let's just so happen to say I didn't hit anything, what do you think is going to make, how it's going to make me feel what I'm going to want to do when a woman comes to me, tells me whose it is, explains why she has to respond a certain way, and then says, hey, he lied about this, but I still want to kick it with you. Oh, no. Now, respectfully, when it comes to the box, if I hit it, the second time I hit it, I'm going to dog it out. Respectfully. It's not like I'm going to treat it bad. It's not like I'm going to do it. No, it's going to get wild in there. And if I didn't, that's going to make me want to go at it even more. And a young, attractive guy like me, who has money, who travels, who hablamos diferentes idiomas, falo francês, y yo falo português, I'm going to probably have a pretty good chance at knocking it down. So I think, me personally, and this has happened before, multiple times, I think personally the best idea is probably just let it fly. But again, just wanted to get out of my chest. We'll get to some comments and then we'll get into the next part that a lot of you guys haven't seen yet, or haven't seen because when I went live it was about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So some people caught it, and the rest will have to catch it when I get back home and can edit out the a certain part. Smith, what's going on, man? Fresh, where did you hop on the party bus? I see them passing by, but I haven't been on one. Okay, we'll skip forward to that just to give you an answer, but we'll go back to that. I hopped on the party bus right outside of Parque Yeris. We'll get back to that. Howie, how was the bus for the after hours? Have you seen the short that I put on Instagram or even on YouTube? It was wild. And the video that I showed you, it got even wilder. But we'll get to that part as well. Tev King, what's going on, man? Now, I can't show y'all comments, so hopefully you get the comments to stay up because I'm not on StreamYard. So with YouTube, I have to keep clicking the comments. So is that bad? It's what bad? Is Medellin bad? Hey, bro, I can tell you, people can tell you anything, but when you see something live, go check out Mentuitions and International Al's YouTube channel. I purposely left my place in Provenza and walked to Parque Yeris with the video camera so you guys can get a live experience how Parque Yeris was on April 3rd, 2024. Gail, what's going on? Salute. Lil Will, am I going to Parque Yeris tonight? Most likely not, unless it's most likely not. Most likely not. Tonight, I'm trying to hit up jams. I don't even know. I'll say it because it might not happen. I'm going to presume it's not going to happen. But I might be going with a woman to La Setenta to Jenny Lyles because she loves Jenny Lyles. But me saying that, somebody might send a message and be like, yo, he's talking about going to Jenny Lyles with you. Would it change anything? Unfortunately, it probably won't. Let's see. So now I'm going to La Setenta today. Hopefully, if it doesn't rain. Well, even if it rains, I'll probably still go to La Setenta. Just try to run in and out of clubs and stuff. Hotel or Airbnb suggestions. I really rarely book hotels. I'm mostly Airbnb, guest friendly. The place that I'm staying, to me, 100% worth it. $350 for 4 nights, 5 days. Guest friendly. Very, very economical, and the place looks so sophisticated. It's dope. Oh yeah, Matt Goodman, we are outside. Nick, what's up, man? Fresh booming, man. Little by low. Do the hater. We ain't gonna chip on it again. I understand, man. I fully understand. You know, a lot of people get upset. Nobody's ever seen me upset because I understand. But you're putting yourself more at risk because of the fact that I am who I am, and it's I don't know why somebody. I guess they don't think things through. It's like I don't know. It's crazy. Are there any crews in place? I heard the club closed at 1. Okay, so I'll stop here, and since we already talked about the one part, we'll move to the second part, which is the clubs and Parque Yeris. Okay, so from Mentuitions and International Al's live, if you go into their page, you'll see the whole thing live. Again, I like to always show receipts. I walked from here where I'm at, where you're sitting right now, all the way to Parque Yeris. Now, when I got to Parque Yeris, there was people there. Now, it had just rained, mind you, so it rained. We hear about all this shutting clubs down. We hear about all this. There's people out there stopping people from being pros or engaging in pro activities. We hear that it closes at 1 o'clock. The only thing but here's the thing. When we hear that it closes at 1 o'clock, what they say, Medellin clubs close at 1. Parque Yeris is not Medellin. Medellin is not Colombia. Do clubs in Parque Yeris close at 1? Yes, they do. And the police try to usher most of the people from the clubs to outside of the barriers. But what happens when you usher people from the clubs to outside of the barriers. There's a bunch of people outside of the barriers hanging around on 10th Street. Looks like a party. A party. So, I personally think it's not going to last for too long. I personally think, they said 6 months. Yeah, I can't see that. They said that they closed down Black Diamond. Maybe they did for a day. But I was in there last night. Everything in there. Everything was in Black Diamond. Now, it was a bunch of clubs. It was a bunch of, again, you'll see me recording, but I can't record the way that y'all want me to record because it's, right now, it's a heightened look to people recording. So when they see you with your phone in the hand, that's one thing. So you got to kind of maneuver in a way where you can just give people, you're not trying to show the women. What you're trying to do is give people a live experience of how things really are. So I was able to do that on Mentuition page and International Owl page yesterday. When I was in, I was with two brothers that follow the channel. One from Patterson, New Jersey, lives in NC right now, North Carolina. The other one was from the guy who I hung out with for the whole time was from what did he say he was from? I want to say he was from Texas, but he's an expat. So he has a place in Medellin. Then he said he's moving to Brazil, and he lived in, I believe, Costa Rica before. So I met up with them. I hung out with them. We just sat there. We was talking for about an hour, and then we went into Black Diamond. When I went into Black Diamond, I seen somebody who looks familiar, but we don't see him much because he's usually behind the camera, not in front of the camera. So then I'm looking at him. I'm like, what up? And he's like, yo, what up? Oh, it's KBS. I'm like, oh, KBS Travels. What did he do? So I dapped him up. I wanted to get KBS on film, like for us, of us hanging out, so that I could put him on my video because he is one of the content creators that are needed in this community to show the whole thing, even though it's getting difficult to show things now. But I understand it's really difficult for him to be on film based on the way he records. So I wasn't able to get KBS on film with me, so y'all won't probably see him in the video unless I see him sometime during the rest of this trip. So we hung out for a minute, tried to pick something in the club. Now, I can't even cut back to that part. So let's hypothetically say that I had a brown-skinned woman who Afro-Colombian, who I was able to kick it with, right? Well, then the next woman that I kick it with, I don't plan on, let's just hypothetically say, I don't plan on it being another brown-skinned woman because another Afro-Colombian woman because I just came from Barranquilla, and then let's hypothetically say I had another brown-skinned one, then Afro-Colombian. Then the next one, I'm leaning more towards a blonde, a paisa, a more lighter skin, thick, or skinny. I'm leaning more towards that. So as I'm looking around trying to see, I end up getting one of the women's numbers from a club. She works at some club, big, tall, chocolate, thick, but I couldn't go back to chocolate because I had chocolate already. So I'm looking around, we're trying to figure out what we want, and I finally, you know what, we're just gonna get something last minute at the park. So we leave out the park, we're leaving out the park, right? And I don't know what happened, but I think like a police officer, a female police officer, sexy as hell, crossed in front of me, and I stopped, and I just said, hola, ¿cómo estás? And me thinking she's gonna say hola and keep walking, she said hola, and then she stopped. Now she was at the border where she was supposed to be, and I was almost to the thing, but she stopped. So when I seen her stop, I'm like, yo, is this a way I can actually talk to her? Because in the States, when a police officer there, you're not really getting a chance to talk. You can sometimes, but you're not really getting a chance to talk to him. So I start chatting up with the police officer, but I'm like, I know she's at work. I know how that is when I'm at, but I understand if you're at work, you're a police officer, I probably can't talk to you. So I'm like, I'm talking, you got Instagram. She says, no. I'm like, I get it. Then I start walking away, and she goes, I got WhatsApp. We're going to leave that story there. That's what I'm saying. I'm walking away, and she goes, I got WhatsApp. We're going to leave that story there because I got to hang out with her before I let somebody blow up the her inbox saying some stuff. So I can't get into two more details, but just that part where she said, I don't got Instagram. Well, she didn't even say, she said, no, I don't have Instagram. I got WhatsApp. So, and we're gonna stop right there. So after I pass out the borders of the barricade, I start walking. Now, at 1 o'clock, they start ushering people out. So the crowd is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'm like, damn, there's a lot of stuff here, but I don't know what to choose from. Now, a lot of people go on looks, but what I look at after traveling for a long time is I look at personality. When I look around and I see a woman that's very jovial meaning she's energetic, she's jumping around, she's laughing with everybody, she's waving to kind of far, a flag go up in my mind like, yo, boom, she might be cool with the camera. If she's not cool with the camera, bang, she might be a cool woman to hang out with, because not her looks, but the looks gotta be it has to be a certain tier of looks. It definitely has to be a certain tier of looks. But when you see the personality, just with her interacting with people, like, hey, how you doing, what's up? That one. So I seen her, but she was far away. And I was like, all right, forget it. The guy walks up to me who has the bus you guys seen. And he's like, yo, that bus takes you to 7 nightclub. I'm like, already been to 7 nightclub. She's like, yeah. He's like, yeah. And I got a little interview with him. He's like, yeah, but the bus takes you there for free. And entrance is for free. For those that don't know, to get into 7 nightclub, 7 is a club that's open on the weekends, on the weekdays from 3 o'clock in the morning till 7 o'clock in the morning, or 1 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock in the morning. But because Parque Aries is closing at 1 o'clock for now, it's now open from 12 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the morning. So I don't have nothing. The brother I'm with doesn't have anything. And we sitting there looking. So I'm like, all right, cool. We'll get on the bus. We'll go there. As I'm telling him this, guess who just so happens to walk past me? The woman I seen who was very jovial. So I'm like, hola, ¿cómo estás? She did a little smile, said, hey, how you doing? Well, she doesn't speak English, but she, in Spanish. She said, hola, ¿cómo estás? Immediately, beeline. I beeline directly to getting, I didn't ask her the price. I didn't ask her if she was working. I didn't ask her if she was a non-pro. I didn't ask her if she was a pro. I didn't ask her if she was going with somewhere. I didn't ask her who she was with. I said, hey, yo, you want to go to 7 with us? And she goes, sure. So we beeline to the bus stop. So it's me, her, and the other guy. We get on the Chiva bus. That's when the part you see me recording it, showing you that, hey, maybe Medellin is not dead. And here's the thing I'll tell about this part before we get on the bus. Provenza is still open till 3 a.m. It is El Poblado here. Provenza's here. They shut down this part at 1 o'clock, but this part, which is 4 blocks away, is open till 3 in the morning. So, is it really closed down in El Poblado? I don't think so. So then we get on the bus, and the bus was crazy. Now, it was so many people on this bus that the bus was going, the bus was moving, and people were still hopping on, as you see when we was doing it. The bus was moving, and people were still hopping on. So we get on the bus, and we dancing. I believe the homie I was with said he had some video, so we're going to see if that video shows anything of me dancing. But with me dancing, I couldn't really get too much video. The only video I got is the video you've seen. So I'm dancing with her. The other girls are smiling. We all dancing. The bus is flying. It's moving up and down. My arms are down because I'm hanging on the rafters of the bus, and I'm just like dancing. It was crazy. Wild time. Wild time. Bus is about 15-minute ride. So we pull up to 7. When I pulled up, I knew I had the right joint. She was the liveliest one when she got off the bus. When we got in the club, she was dancing, and she caused everybody to look at us, yo. She had everybody looking at us the whole time, dancing with me, and it was definitely some decent women in there. I'd say it was a lot of tier 2s, a couple tier 1, a couple tier 3s. There was no tier 1s. There was a lot of tier 2s, meaning 5, 6, and 7s, and 7 in Itzqui. Now 7 is in Itzqui. I know a lot of people say that's dangerous, but here's the thing I'll say. The bus takes you there for free, but you gotta take an Uber back, because the way they set it up is the bus takes you there for free, but then there'll be cabs outside, and the cabs will be trying to charge you 50 pesos to get back to El Provenza or Parque Yeres or that area. And 50 pesos is double, if not triple the amount that my Uber charged me. Now the thing about Uber is when you get out the club, you call Uber, but you're gonna have to walk all the way down the street to catch it because Uber's not gonna come down that street. But it's only like a 3-minute walk. It's definitely worth it. So I would definitely say, right now with Parque Yeres being stopped, Parque Yeres only Parque Yeres being stopped at 1 o'clock, you definitely want to go to either Itagüí or just walk 4 blocks to Provenza until 3 o'clock in the morning if you want to be outside all night. So it's giving you guys more of an update than what you hear, you know, from creators that may not be here at the time, or it may have been different when they were here. So after we leave Itagüí, we catch the same cab. The homie, we go to my place. The homie hops out. He goes to his place, and I'm sitting there with old girl. So as I'm talking to old girl, I'm like, hey, do you mind like dancing? If I purposely, because I knew right now is a heightened sense to cameras, I purposely got these. Hold on. I purposely got that scorpion pack. That scorpion pack. I don't know if you'll see that. Because with this is a mask. And I'm happy I got it because I probably wouldn't have been able to get the footage I got if I didn't have this. This mask hides the woman's face. So she doesn't get in trouble and she can get really wild. So when I asked her, hey, would you dance for my camera and for my subscribers and get wild if I found a mask for you to put on so you don't get in any trouble with your family, you don't get any trouble with the government, you don't get in trouble with nothing. And you know what she said? Yes. So that video, for those that just so happen to either have the notifications on the channel or those who just so happen to be up watching YouTube at 4 o'clock in the morning, they got to see one hell of a show. And I think it was like a 10-minute video, maybe 15-minute video. But they got to see one hell of a show. Now, I do have to edit that video because of some things that were seen. But I can't do it now because on my phone I can't chop off a certain time clip and do it like that. So I got to wait till I get back to my crib. So you guys will see that video. No, I'm not starting a membership. No, I don't have a OnlyFans. No, I don't have a Patreon. I don't have any of those things that I use. But so you guys will see that when I get back to the States and chop it up. So, you know, I guess it's the reason why I turn notifications on. So that was the end of that night, and then we went out for breakfast this morning. We went south to DeAndre's. We went out for breakfast at DeAndre's this morning. Now, day 2, we're moving forward. Today, I just came from the interview. I went to the interview with the lawyer in the law's office. Very, very productive interview. I got some great videos, some great info. You guys will see that when I get back to the States as well, hopefully. And it was a very, very good interview. Shucks. Okay, I have to word this a certain way. It's not a lie. I just have to word it a certain way because, again, I don't want somebody saying, "Oh, I know who she is," when if she does come on the channel. I met somebody, and we're going to go to Santa Fe Mall tomorrow to go bowling. It's going to be me and the person I met. It's going to be King James and a person that he's going to have, and it's going to be the homie Markeith and his lady. And we're all going to go to Santa Fe Mall because we rented 2 lanes for bowling. I know a couple people might have seen bowling before, and you ask, hey, well, you know, we want to see parties, but why is bowling? Because here's the thing. If the nightlife now that you know firsthand, doesn't still end to 3 to 4 to maybe 7 o'clock in the morning, here's the plan. I'm going out to dinner with the person I met from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. The bowling alley starts at 10 o'clock, but you got to be there 30 minutes early, so it works out well. We'll bowl from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Now at 12 o'clock, if she feeling your boy, and it's a possibility that we can hang out, we'll go to different clubs and we'll do that with my friend. But if she can't hang out, the best thing is we're in Medellin, Colombia, so we have options. The same way we had options the night before. So I can't promise you that there will be another, I cannot promise you that there will be another Scorpion video. I can't promise you that. I can't promise you there will be another Scorpion video. But if for some reason my friend can't hang out after the club, after bowling, it might be another Scorpion video. Maybe turn notifications on. That's all I'm saying. I'll try to film it this time in a way where I don't have to delete it. I don't have to put it behind the scenes so I can fix it. And that was that. That was that, y'all. That's the update tonight. Last thing with the update tonight. Tonight, King James, like I said, King James is on his way here. He's supposed to be on his way here. We're gonna go to La 70th Street. Regardless if I have date or not, I don't know if I'm gonna take a date. I kind of like the vibe where I take a date. That might be like bisexual or something. Or if I take a date and I can do stuff there, because then I know I can film. But you probably just go hunting over there. You know we like to hunt. You know we like to hunt. We don't hunt with spears. We got the bazookas. So we might just go to we might link up with King James, or shout out to Negro Price. He's out here too. Shout out to DJ Shizzle too. But El Negro Price is out here too, so we might link up with him too. But that's the plan for the night, y'all. Let me get to y'all comments and then we'll probably get out of here. It wasn't as long as I thought it was gonna be. That's cool. Pause. I appreciate that walking tall. What's up, bro? What up? Yeah, definitely hit the like button if y'all can. Share this video. I'm just out here trying to get an inclusive truth out to what's really going on. I'm not out here to try to promote anything. I'm not here to promote you guys to come to Medellin to do anything, or even come to Medellin. I'm just giving you a more inclusive, including on what the truth is, to what's really happening here in Medellin. So, that's that. Gardy says, Shorty the other day was fire. Which one? QB passport flexing, what it do? You gotta always keep it 100 because, well, I do at least. That after hours spot in Italy is a hidden gem. It is a hidden gem. It is definitely a hidden gem. There was a lot of Americans. I know a lot. Somebody said it looked like it was a lot of Colombians on the bus in one of my posts. I'm not sure if they slowed it down and seeing that it was a bunch of dudes from America there and white chicks. So I don't know. Peace, what's going on, Mr. Todd Tyndall? JVC, what's going on? Repping that now. I need to show y'all. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Let me see if y'all can see this way. Hold up. Okay. Chair's that loud. Y'all see the back? Hold up. Let me see if y'all see the back. Pause now. Let me move the chair. I'm trying to get you guys to see the back of the jersey. All right, there we go. I think y'all can see it now. So I hopefully you guys can see the back of that jersey. I got this jersey custom made from China, and it came in time for me to be able to put it on, y'all. But yeah, it's dope. I get a lot of compliments on it. I get a lot of compliments. Marcus, what up, man? What up? Oh, appreciate it, man. Yeah, this is a little hat I had to get to go with the kicks from China. Y'all see them off-whites? Yeah, I was lucky enough to fly the drone, so you guys will see this whole outfit eventually. I was lucky enough to fly the drone up and get the outfit before it started raining again. Let me get some drink. T Priest, what it do? Tone, what's good, my brother? What's up, man? How you, man? We living. Adam say, yo, salute for keeping it a buck. Mofos be lying and gatekeeping. Again, man. History has done it so long. I dare to be different. You always keep it real. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Miss Raw, I didn't hear the retract the message. Miss Raw, what's good, Flyboy? I'm hitting Medellin next Wednesday. Is it still popping out there? I would say yes. But to be inclusive, I would say go look at my videos that I posted from Medellin. Go look at the recent videos I posted from Medellin. Go look at Mentuition's page when I was live down in Parque Yeres. So you'll get more of a scene. Eric Blair says, hairdresser with the hairdresser and white skirt with the shiesty on. Tier 1s and nice vibes. Yo, bro, I don't know, Eric Blair, Eric Blair was there. Eric Blair was there when they seen it. Sin retracted. Sin, come on, Sin. I saluted Sin when I was there. I had the Bengals hat. I didn't have it on. I had the Bengals hat next to me. I made the woman put the Bengals hat on. I did the leg up and everything. Give a salute to the homies, yo. Make sure y'all check out Sin City channel. Adam what's up, man? What up, man? Oh, facts, big facts. Passport privilege, Raider Nation. Though I ain't never seen a Raider hat like this. I was so happy when I seen it because I was like, it's the right colors. I ain't never seen a Raider hat like this. 60 a year, I don't know. I've never seen a Raider hat like this, but yeah, I didn't get this from China. I had to actually spend. The hat almost cost as much as the sneakers. I actually had to spend some bread on this because I needed the last minute. Passport privilege says, Viva Colombia. Super Bowl is lit also? Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know Super Bowl and Medellin was lit. Chicken burrito, what it do? Hey, chicken burrito. And I think Nick was here. I don't know if chicken burrito was here during the woman dance. I know one of them was here. I forgot which one. On the road with Kel. What up, man? What's good? Oh, you in Kenya right now? Honestly, shout out to Checking Effect, yo. Checking Effect is the person that kind of, I watched his videos. He's probably the main person that made me like think about going to Kenya. Because, yeah, I see Marwa's videos, but, you know, seeing a brother from the States go there and have the time that he did, I was like, yo, Kenya might be on my list when I get to Africa. Is Medi still the same? It depends what you mean, because the same on some channels ain't the same on my channel. Keep doing your thing. Always dope content. Appreciate it. Great content. Appreciate it. T-Priest. Appreciate it. On the road with Kel. Mike Larry. Flyboy, what it do? Where them kicks from? China. you know they here. Romy Rome, what's up, man? It looks like everyone on that bus was being held prisoner. Yo, that bus was definitely overregulated pack. Definitely overregulated pack. And in the way the driver was driving, bro, we was flying over that bus, bro. We was flying over that bus. Oh, yo. So, I did it overnight. And I didn't get scoped. I did it overnight, and I didn't get robbed. Am I saying it can't possibly happen? It could definitely do it. But let me tell you about how good the security is here. The place where I'm staying, when the woman comes in, or if guy, you want a guy, they take the ID of your guest. They scan the front and back of the ID. And then they have a camera where they make the person look directly in the camera, like this, and take a selfie. And if that's not enough, you cannot get out of this place without pressing the button for the security guard to open the door. It's one thing if you're trying to get into the place and you can't get in, but you can't even get out the place without pressing the button, the security guard seeing you and be like, okay, that's cool. And if it's a guest and the security guard know they came in with somebody else, they may say, hey, where's the other person at? Go get them and then you can leave. I like this place. If I come back to Medellin, this is where I'm staying again. Either this place or the other place that I had last time. Seahawk says, is Medi still worth the trip? For me, 10 times. 10 times over. 10 times over. And that's only one night and on a Wednesday. 10 times over. And it's raining. Yo, for me to say that, and not only is it raining and it's pouring down, but it's a Wednesday, and I had that much fun on a Wednesday, a rainy Wednesday in Medellin when things are supposed to be closed down. Can you imagine if it was what? Man, It looked like V Swells in the building. Make sure y'all check out V Swells channel, man. V Swells be dropping them shorts. Make sure y'all check that out. Romy Rome, salute. You not monetized? No super button? Oh, Melman, I appreciate that. No, I'm monetized. I've been monetized for like 4 years now. What I don't do is hold up. I do not allow super chats on my lives. I don't allow super chats on my lives. I don't need the money, and I don't need it. But I don't allow super. But I do allow super thanks on Black Man's Guide videos, because I do know when you get money for certain videos, they push it out. But I appreciate the support either way. The most important thing you can do is share the video with somebody that can help. Passport privilege. Gardy says that joint from the live yesterday was which one? You might not. Everybody keeps saying the joint from the live was fire. I think I know which one you're talking about. But a lot of people, I keep saying which one to emphasize that there was one that's not up there now that y'all didn't see, but y'all will see in the future. Did all the clubs close at one in the park? Yes. All the clubs closed at one at the park. As a matter of fact, I'll say they closed most of the clubs. I'll say they started closing it. They started closing like around 12:45, because by 1 o'clock everybody was pretty much ushered out of the park. Like 1:15, 1:20. Tone says I'm good, can't complain. My peoples told me the business owners are mad. Dog. Yo, I don't want to get political here. I'm not going to get political here. I'm just going to say, bro, if you heard the conversation I had with the shorty last night, she was saying a lot of people just don't even care about what the women do. That's what she told me. A lot of people don't even care. So, it must be two sides. Tone says I'm good here. J Money, what up? What El Central looking at? I didn't plan on going to El Central this time because it's raining. I've been to El Central before. I got drone footage out there. I didn't plan to go to El Central this time. I do want to go to Sabaneta, Parque Sabaneta, to get my drone footage tomorrow. Hopefully it stops raining for a little bit. And I also want to go to Itagüí to get some. I don't think I'm going to make Itagüí at all for the drone footage. I might make Sabaneta, Parque Sabaneta. But I'm El Central. Sin City says, good lives, brother. Keep up the good work, Cincinnati. Yo, salute Big Sin City in the building, yo. I did a salute. Had the leg up. Hopefully he might have caught the one with the both lives. But if you didn't catch both lives, it'll be back up when I get home and can chop it down, man. I can't have him just, man. Yo, my YouTube would be crazy. Yo, Dream, what up, man? What's the vibes, Flyboy? What is it looking at out there? I'm hearing all crazy stories in the past few. Another prize is very man. I always tell you, to me the vibes are dope, but I always tell people, go look for yourself. How do you look for yourself? Go to Mint Tuition and International Owls page, and I did a live video walking from here to Parque Aries with the clubs, showing all the clubs that was open, showing who was in the streets, and showing all of that stuff. Now it's gonna be a little flimsy because we had to sneak it because everybody's observant of the cameras now. But if you had asked me, I say it's lit. And that was a Wednesday, y'all. On a Wednesday. Crazy. Noel, what it do? Just Travels, he says, me and my boy Yamil Ways. Wait, what? Me and my boy Yamil Ways, that does video in Medellin. We're chilling at La Se. Okay, well, I'll probably, if you guys see me, just tap me again. Everybody know for me, as long as you come in respect, I'm like the coolest person to meet. We end up hanging out. Like again, the guy I met yesterday, we didn't know each other aside from being on. I didn't know him yet, and he only knew me from being on YouTube. And we actually was able to click. We went to Black Diamonds. We were able to click. We met with KBS. Able to click. We went to what's the name, to Itagüí. We was talking. So if you are around me, you'll see how, dog, I'm just an average guy, man, who lives an extraordinary life. It's crazy. So if you see me on Lost Tinder, come up and say what's up, man. Mike Larry, what's up, man? Conglomerate, what's up? Was Shorty a pro in the last video? Conglomerate, when have I ever told people what's a pro and what's not a pro? I don't know why. I would never say that because I respect the woman. Now, if I say I had a pro experience, Does it mean that it could have been one of the women? No, it could have been either one. If I say I had an average experience, but you got to realize this: I do spend money. I do spend money. Like I always pay for stuff. In fact, I'm sure real quick. Hold on. So yeah, you're not gonna dance. Either way. And the reason why I do pay for stuff, because I don't drink. You know I don't drink, but you gotta set the scene. You gotta set the scene. I mean, and not only do I not drink, really like that. Oh, shucks, 1 second. But not only do I not drink, but you know, if a woman is hungry, I'll order some rappy and stuff. Most likely those will be the ones that's not pros. So, yeah, I don't know. Let me see. On the road says, I got here last night. Was here in January. Check my current. There you go. Oh, current Kenya. Okay, like no other. On the road. With Kev. Send me a message. I'm not gonna check it while I'm here in Medellin because you know we're doing stuff. But send me a message on Instagram. Started with Kenya, YouTube video or something like that, and I'll subscribe to your channel. So just let me know, man. Got my China Yeezys on now. Hey yo, Mike, I'm ordering some when I sell my crib in Miami Beach, and I'm gonna do $1,000 haul from China. Are they as soft as people say they are, even if it's the ones from China? Because I don't know. I know in the streets with Keith got a couple of them, and he be like, they so not from China, from wherever we got them from. But he said they're all soft. I'm trying to see if the softness is still the same, because it is. I might buy 2 pair. Share your connection for the custom jerseys. All right, Sui, you gotta hit me on Instagram and say custom jersey connect looking for it, something like that, so I could see it. And of course, I'm not gonna do it now because I'm in. But when I do see it, I know exactly where to go to. I can send you this. I'll send you how to get the information and send you who I exactly bought it from, so you can get your own. And it arrived really fast. QB packs for affection. Oh, it's definitely maximum security. We far back. We got time though, so it's cool. Nick says tight security for real, yo, for real. I did 5. Noel says I did 5 overnights in a month. I don't want to get too comfortable with doing overnights because that's what leads to getting schooled. There's amateur moves. Even when I'm doing the overnight, I'm nervous. In this place, I was a little bit less nervous. The fact that I know I have my bag with the locks on it and there's no big knife, it's very hard to cut up the bag. I'll put everything in there. I put most of the stuff in the bag and I locked it. But I was on my cell phone, so I kind of like slept under my phone. But when I woke up, Shorty was still there asleep. I tried to wake up a little bit. She was asleep for a little bit. She woke up like about an hour after me. I was moving around. She stayed in the bed till like 10 o'clock. So like, yeah, I wouldn't suggest doing overnights all the time, but I did take a risk. But with the comfort level of security here, I felt like the risk was calculated. Your daddy. What's this place called? Medellin. Medellin, Colombia. I think that's what you're talking about. Let's see. Noel says, and when she went to leave, they called my room and asked was it okay for her to leave. It's how you're supposed to move. Again. Yeah. That's a big move. Your drone footage is crazy. I appreciate it, man. I got some drone footage here, but again, it's rainy, so I couldn't have it for too long. Appreciate that. Tone says, I will make sure I'm on the live tonight. Okay. That's what it is. Adam, what's up, man? You got links for the spot you crashing in Medellin with the OD door, man? I'm cautious. You know I don't, this is what I'll do from now on. You know I don't gatekeep. But I definitely, as things are developing how they are, I will no longer put the Airbnb on the Black Man's Guide. But if you hit me up on Instagram and ask me, 100% out of 100% of the time, I will give you the Airbnb personally, versus putting it on Airbnb on what's the name? Because the reason why my Airbnb that I used to have it was booked is because I did it, and now it's the Airbnb is booked through the year. Now I don't know if they renting it out, but you can see that it's the days don't look like it's rented out, but it's booked through the year. So moving forward, I'm not gatekeeping. I'm giving everybody the information, but I'm just not going to put it on the guide for the what's the name anymore. But if you want this spot, just hit me up on Instagram and put Medellin, Colombia, Airbnb, connect, something like that. Dre Master says, do you use Colombian Cupid site? No. Crazy hits like 7 to 10? No. I pay for Tinder. I pay for Tinder. I have Tinder Gold. I mean Tinder Plus. I'm not paying for any other site, man. Tinder get me where I need to be. Tinder get me where I need to be. It get me where I need to be. You knocked something down yet, Fresh? Yes. 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 Go to Turkey, get a hairline transplant, bro. Again, I'll be telling people, like, when I'm ready, I'm just gonna cut it all off. I don't have a problem with it. But having braids, it just makes me feel good. I don't know. Right now. I'll fix with you. I appreciate it. Yeah, definitely, Lewis. Kenya is definitely on the agenda. The same fly. I got the sandals. Oh, they fit this. Oh, okay. Wait, Mike Larry said, look, listen to what Mike Larry said. He says they exactly feel the same. I got the sandals and the Yeezy 350s. I compared them to what folks who have the real ones are, and I'm even convinced to buy the ones I got. Did you make her breakfast? No, dog. She would be. Dog, I can't. I don't know why y'all think I can cook, but nah, bro. We went out to DeAndre's. Did you give her a bottle of water? It's like water. It's clear. And Lewis says, heck yes. Your daddy says, no, the hotel you're staying at, what's the place? It's not a hotel. It's an Airbnb. It's called Santa Carla or something like that. I don't know. Santa Carla or something like that. I don't know. Santa Carla, something like that. Where am I going tonight? Back to the park? No, tonight we're going to La Setenta. Tonight I'm going to La Setenta. I'm gonna probably go to try to go to Jams tonight. Hopefully King James says he's in Bogota. I don't know what he's doing in Bogota. Maybe he's taking a late flight to Medellin. But if King James show up tonight, yeah, we might go to Jams too. Because I kind of want to wait till King James comes to go to Jams with him. Pause. King James arrives before I go to get Jams with him. But if not, then I'm going to La Setenta. I'll grab a shorty and take it to La Setenta. Let me see. To me, Lewis, I was in Colombia for a month. Oh, that's nice. He said, I want that kind of security. Security wild, bro. Hey, Jason, what up, man? Fly boy. What are your freaky tales today? The bus ride looked like a vibe, though. Oh, man, you missed them all. You have to go back, Jason. It was some wild tales, but we went into some conversation on why I have to be cautious on how I tell them wild tales with certain ones that I might not have met yet. So, because I need that chance, clear and free chance to meet them. Like, I'm not the most sexiest guy in the world. I'm not the youngest guy in the world. I don't have the most money, but being able to speak the language, dressing the way I dress, having the money that I have and the places that I own, bro, I have a great chance when it comes to tier ones. But I would numb that chance if I start talking about it and then somebody go and say, yo, he's just want you to do this, and she never hung out with me. She don't know how it really is. So, yeah. Colombia has beautiful Latinas. Here, beautiful black, fit, not looking for money. Yeah. Hey, I need to go there later this year, Cal. Let me see. Whoa, you got a neon radio hat on too. Look. Now again, this one is not from China. This one is actually from the States. Cost me about $35. Crazy, $40, something like that. Crazy. Bro, shave your head. No one look. Oh man, especially since I got facial hair, I could do it, but not yet. Dre Master said, "What up, man?" Global Loopy, what's up, man? Spent end of November to late January. Medellin had a blast. Hopefully, we salute, man. Salute, Global. Yeah, definitely. Again, everybody knows. I'm the average guy, man. Back shot. Yo, y'all wild, man. Let's see. DJ Chisel been moving around. He actually should be in Thailand right now for like a month or two. He said he's gonna stay in Thailand for a month or two. He's still in Miami, still be working. But he said he's gonna be there for like a month or two. So that's gonna be dope. And then he said he's coming to Cali sometime again. I forgot when. Cali, Colombia. It's 1:39 here, Flyboy. Salute. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. You closing your condo? No, I haven't even sold my condo in Miami yet. This week while I'm here, my lawyer, my realtor in Miami is getting everything together to sell my condo. Once I sell my condo, I have to transfer money through a broker to Colombia. That's going to be about a 6 to 7 week process, and I have to get accepted by them. That's like a 7 week process, and then I have to find a spot, and then my lawyers have to do all the background information, which is going to be another 8 to 9 week process. So hopefully by the end of this year, November, I will have that place in Barranquilla, but we'll see. Yes, Just Travels. Jams is at La 33rd. Last night when I was talking to that beautiful black queen, when I was talking to her last night, she kept saying 33rd. And I'm like, I've never really heard anybody say 33rd like that. But I've always heard people say Jams. And then when she finally said, oh, this is on 33rd, I'm like, oh yeah, I know which area you're talking about. So, yeah. Priest. What are the other two pages you said check out? Men's something and Mentuition, MENTUTION, or International, INTERNATIONAL, something like that. Let's see. David, what's up, David? Interview the spot had a wild blank night coming from there. Made me forget and forever indebted to Medellin. Yo, I'm nervous about. Maybe nervous is not the right. Cautious word. I'm cautious about telling people about Itagüí. Because Itagüí, everything price is super low. And Itagüí is like Barranquilla. It's a part of Medellin, and the prices for everything is like Barranquilla. But the neighborhood is a little bit more what people consider dangerous. I've had an amazing time in Itagüí, in the different places I've been. Whether I've been to the Gentlemen's Club, or whether I've been to 7. But if I keep focusing on that, and people go there without really doing the research, without being able to speak the language, I feel like, in a way, it could be causing people to have issues. So, I'll tell you how really my experience was, but I try not to mention it too much. Good night, man. All right, Kels. I need. So you gotta see. Global says I was on BMT stream. Reached out to you. Oh, okay. I wanted to chop it up with you. I'll be back for a longer stay. Hit me up on. You gotta hit me up on IG. But when you hit me up on IG, I always respond to everybody. I personally, and I get like about 100 a day, yo. I get about 100 messages a day, and I personally respond to everybody. Here's the thing about that: when I respond to a person, I might not remember you from the chat. I might just be responding to you as a regular person, so I don't connect the two. But if you gotta let me know exactly that. Lester, what's up, man? He said I'm going down there next month. Where should I stay that's guest friendly? Medellin doesn't really have, the short-term stay thing that they told you about, whether it's not in in play right now, or it's not happening right now. I didn't have any experience to have an issue with that. I would definitely say for your first time in Medellin, always stay in El Poblado. I know some people would say Lorella is also, but I say for your first time, stay in El Poblado or the Provenza area. I had a hotel in Itagüí that had a. Yeah, man. Listen, yeah. Oh, I got you in. I got you in. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I went. I had a whole. Definitely need. You definitely need to know some Spanish. You definitely do. Global says I went to grocery. I went grocery shopping in Italy. Yeah. 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 Again, Global. Send me. I believe I'm following you on YouTube already. If I'm not following YouTube, send me the message and say, yo, I talked to you on the Medellin live. This is my Instagram and send it to me. I'm probably if I talk to you on the BMT live, then I probably already follow you on Instagram. I'll follow you on YouTube. The Facts Fresh shooting you a message now. All right, I guess I won't get it right now because I'm doing stuff here. But all right, y'all. I answered all the comments. I appreciate everybody joining the room. This live was an hour, which is perfect timing. Again tonight we are going to La Setenta. I'm hoping tonight we're going to La Setenta. I'm hoping King James makes it down here on time so he can enjoy his time here. Catch you on the next live. It's your boy FRE $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's THEFLYBOYWAY. Don't ask why. Just check out the channel, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.